What's going on, Instagram family? How you doing? This is Travis Witherspoon from Carter Cow Capital, helping you fight for your financial freedom throughout the Forex market. Today, here's your trader's tip. Wanted to be able to talk about this one. This is very important. Everybody says this all the time, but I want to explain what they actually mean. They say cut your losses short, but let your winners run. What does that actually mean, right? If you get into a trade and if you don't have good equity management, then that means that what you end up doing is when you're trading, if the market is going away from your entry price, let's say you end up getting into it and the market's starting to go away from you, then that means typically what people actually end up doing is trying to trade and then hope the market actually going down, right? So literally what you're trying to do is catch a falling knife because you don't know when the market is actually going to be able to U-turn. Instead of doing that, and being able to risk a large amount of your account on actual losing trades that you end up having, what you should do is be able to say this. If your first trade that you end up getting into does not put you into a profitable position and you know that your stop loss is very close, just cut that loss. Right, just go ahead and lose on that trade. You only lose a certain small percentage on your overall account, and you didn't add on to a loser and compound that actual loser while it happened. Now let's talk about letting your winners run. And when you're in a position and you end up taking a trade and you know that you're 50 pips, 100 pips, 200 pips in the profit, there's no reason to only have one trade in that overall plan or being able to go through that overall system, right? Allow yourself to be able to scale in on that trade while that market is actually moving down to your position. Be able to understand that you want to be able to make this winner turn into the best winner that you ever had, but you want to be able to do it safely, right? You want to be able to scale in and say, hey, well, I got into it on this first trade. Well, I got into it on the second trade. I got into it on the third trade. All of them are in profit. Start locking in your profit while it's happening. So that means that you're keeping your loss or you're keeping your stop loss pretty much at the same rate when you're starting off, even in your first beginning trade. And you're putting yourself to where instead of having, let's say 100 pips that you're going after, it actually turns into 300 to 400 pips for an overall gain, right? That increases your overall percentage gain on your overall account. And that allows you to be able to double up your account very quickly and being able to trade. So remember, cut your losses short. If the trade that you end up getting into at the beginning basically ends up getting you into a bad position, don't worry about it. Let your winners run. When you end up getting into a winning position, stack onto that position, scale into that position while it's actually going on. And then after that, be able to collect all the pips when you actually end up winning that. You're going to end up building up your account faster by being able to do that because you're going to have small losses and huge gains, right? If you like what I end up talking about today, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe with all of the trading platforms that we have going on. Understand that we end up having Trade with Travis every morning, each weekday from 8:30 to 9 a.m. Hop in with us. If you want to be able to get some mentorship and everything else that we end up doing, please go to cartercowcapital.com/start here. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow for the next trader's tip.